Welcome to Heavenly Dwellers Bible Study. Thank you for joining with us. For today's meditation, we have taken the second verse of the first chapter of the book Ezra. It says like this: Thus says Cyrus, king of Persia, the Lord, the God of heaven, has given me all the kingdoms of the earth. And continues. But we have split this verse into two for a thorough study. We all know about Alexander the Great. While he was dying, he gave three peculiar wishes. And through that wishes, we can learn some important lessons for our life. He says, no medicine, no doctor, no wealth accumulated in this world, and nothing which he gained will go with him while he died. The same way, King Cyrus, or the great King Cyrus, teaches us vital lessons for our life. The word Cyrus sometimes is denoted with a Greek word which is known as Cyrus, which means Lord. Why am I saying this? It has a connection with what we are going to study today. King Cyrus has a clear understanding about himself, and that understanding I term as self-realization. Every human being should have a self-realization. King Cyrus realizes that he is not an ordinary man, but he is a king. And nobody gave this kingship to him, but it is God who appointed him as a king. So he knows that who he is, and we should also know who we are. Who am I? We should know that. What you are, you should know that. But King Cyrus' self-realization is not limited in there itself, or his understanding is not limited there itself. He has a greater understanding about someone powerful than him, and that is God. And I term that understanding of him as God realization. He realizes that there is a powerful God who reigns in heaven. Even though his name Cyrus is denoted with a word known as Cyrus, as I said, which has a meaning Lord. He doesn't use that word here for himself, but he uses that word for God. He says, the Lord. What all we are, when we come into the presence of the Lord, or when we come into an understanding of God, that is very limited. But for God, that God is limitless. He doesn't have any limits. He reigns on heaven and he controls everything in the earth. And Cyrus knew about it. Many a times we have a self-realization. Many times we don't. But when sometimes we only things about ourselves and we neglect God. We say that we have accumulated this whole thing by my power, by my will, my desire, my might. We usually say like that. But King Cyrus doesn't say like that. He says that I am a king, but I am not a rightful Lord. There is only one God, and that God is the Lord. Our self-realization should not overlap God's realization, but our self-realization should come under the God realization. When you comes under the Godship, God takes care of you. May God bless you with these words.